Oh my God, another linked audio voice note between TK and Frank Edoho's wife. Oh my goodness, when is this going to come to an end?
Really give a fuck what people say. I don't really care. But I know you're still younger and you still care and you still want to be perceived in a certain way. But at the end of the day, what's important? Is it the blog post for 2 weeks? 2 months? Can we be in the news for 6 months? So what are we saying? It's definitely going to be a backlash. Will it affect your music career? Nope.
Can I ask you a simple question? Let me just ask you now. Do you think that if that happens, that couple will WhatsApp me around? Let me ask you now, direct. Do you think so?
Eventually, yes.
Okay, how do you
Eventually.
make this decision eventually?
See, let me tell you something. I'll give you an example with me, and it's very different. Listen, don't do chum. Don't do that.
That's not true. That's
Chirigodu now. I'll give you an example of me in my career. Something that
people saying.
Chirino now. Listen, and it may not be the same. It may not be the same analogy, but just listen. So, in my one time in my career, especially not even one time when I worked with Toke Makinwa, she felt like she could. Of course, I did Toke's 2 homes. What are you saying you did?
Oh, okay, you want okay.
When I designed her homes for her, I did the first home. No, not for her. What the fuck? She can't afford getting a day more. I work for Toke Makinwa. How? So when I worked in her, for her project, first house. 3 years later, she came back, and we were doing the second house, and there were issues that she complained about, and it escalated because she came to social media to rant about it and everything. Do you know that at that point, it felt like she spoilt my business in terms of, because I had an image, let me say, or a brand, let me say, of people, thinking everything was perfect, and she came on social media and scattered it, and that was when I knew that people in my industry had major beef for me, right? I swear down, that's when I knew that nobody even likes me, right? At that period, because everybody had a billion and one things to say about how they perceived me, even people who had not met me, right? So listen now, I'm getting somewhere. My highest paying client came out from that rubbish. That's this guy's house. This is his second home I'm doing for him. My highest paying client came out of all that mess. And when my my client approached me, he met me through that Toke Makinwa, that Insta blog rubbish. He met me, he said, who are these people? He goes to my page. He said, why, if this is the rubbish? When he called me, he said, if this is the rubbish you did for Toke, do it for me. That's what he said to me. Yes, I can't forget him. He says, is this what they're complaining about? What happened? And I explained, little issues that could have been sorted out behind the scene. And she decided to call me out because I fucking blocked her. I was in Miami and she was blowing up my phone, so I blocked her. And then she felt slighted, right? And I just said the client, and, the client was like, you know what, come and do the rubbish in my house. And his first house was in Ikoyi too. Somewhere in Ikoyi. And I didn't just do his house, he gave me his friend's other house. So I got 2 projects from that craziness. So what am I trying to say here? I'm not saying that let's say if this comes out, you may have a backlash, but everything will still work in your favor. I'm a huge believer of that. I'm a huge your career will not go down. You may have backlash, of course. All your enemies will come out.
That's exactly what was really doing that. I never see anything.
You never see any. Everybody get enemy now. Me waiting say everybody love me before. Now there I can't no say nobody send your papa. Quite all right. And it was a tough time for me. I'm not even going to lie. But what did it do for me? I had to sit up and rework my whole business. Yes, and I upped my game.
What my manager actually said when he said that this was forever, it was the I don't think it was the positive, but it happened. Now metamorphose now.
Exactly.
Improving my music is setting it out there. Allow me work. That's just what it is.
Exactly.
People don't really care. That's what
Nobody gives a fuck. At the end of the day, when I posted my new project, the same people, in fact, I got more followers, and the same people were saying, oh, this is nice, this is nice, this is nice. I remember you from that token matter. Oh, this is nice. I followed you from that token matter. Exactly. And I marked them X. Those people till today, I don't even fuck with them. People that were really my close people, that I thought, these guys in the industry are my people. Those were the people that showed themselves. Exactly. So what am I trying to say? I'm sorry we are all caught in the crossfire, but if push comes to shove, nobody will die. That's just what I'm trying to say.
Just say it's, what the fuck is this?
I know. Where will we come from?
I'm sorry what you're saying, Chef. But it's just see, okay, let me explain this to you so you understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people have worked in people that have been on jobs, people that have done my visas, like a lot of people are married. I know like it's what I'm saying. So these people, so they will distance themselves, but they know they want their partner looking at them somehow. That's your boy that you're always sorting out, waiting they happen. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like everybody, if I say just like tomorrow, if a judge is corrupt, they cancel all the cases he has judged. I know what I'm saying. Even if they are good murderers in the prison and the rest, they just pull off because he's compromised. Then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Also, you that deal with me at advancing age, most the paid people. I get what I'm saying. So imagine the people that do my visas, that make sure they open doors for me. They're all going to run for cover because nobody wants their husband asking them, okay, within their control here. Are you not seeing what I'm saying?
Then people will rise up to help. It's not like you're not now just going to be like that. Other people too will rise up and help you if they need to.
That's true. The truth is that if the worst happens, then no one wants to go.
Exactly. That's why the worst never happens.
Yeah, but that's why I'm so worried. What I'm worried about is that this one that's come up with management. So this might just be like, just the level of right. They just have to write it again. And you get what I'm saying? Like he's been there.
I know.
Do you understand? So that's all I'm saying. I don't want to say one more time an issue. He's been there. He has times for so many people. He has gone through the process before. Yes. Yes, what are you sure? Do you understand?
Yeah, but at this point,
Miss Sandra, you can check that date for like, the date for all that. I'll see if you can check what you show real good. Yes, I mean,
it's not
about my life.